Good day, everyone. Both GCM Enviro and Tana would like to welcome you to this very special launch of the Tana H Series landfill compactor. This year marks the 50th anniversary of Tana. So this is a very special milestone in the development of this progression for the company of innovative design and forward thinking. You know, over the past 21 years, GCM Enviro has delivered over 140 landfill compactors throughout Australia. And, during this time, both companies have earned a reputation for supplying the best landfill compactors on the Australian market. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at the past 50 years at Tana.
Tana, 50 years of waste and beyond.
At the beginning of 70s, company was planning to build road compactors, but the oil crisis put a stop on the business and there were no any need for such a machine. So they get an idea to build a kind of a conversion of that machine to be used in landfills. This final version, the first real Tana landfill compactor, was shipped to Hanover to Germany for execution, and the unit was sold in there as well. Features like full-fit compaction drums and hydrostatic transmission, non-oscillating frame, and so and so. Business started like that.
So the transformation from F-Series compactor to G-Series was probably the biggest there's ever been in Tana history. So not only did we change the appearance, the overall design of the machine, but we also introduced a lot of new technology. Would like to mention the powertrain, which we went from the chain drive to full hydrostatic drive, and then we also digitalized the machine. So G-Series was the first generation of compactors where we introduced the Tana TCS.
The G-Series landfill compactors had proven out to be a success. However, the market was changing. In EU area, legislation forced the different markets to look for other solutions for waste treatment than disposing them on landfills. So the Tana Shark waste shredders were born, and by 2006 we had successfully opened a few key European markets with the shredder sales. Tana customers are all around the globe, some of them very far away even from the local service provider. And in this industry, Tana was the first one to start seriously developing digital solutions to our machines. In 2008, we launched what is today called Tana ProTrack, which is a remote access to the machine's control system. So the second generation of the Tana Shark shredders was equipped with Tana ProTrack, as were the landfill compactors as well. And ever since, all Tana machines have had this. So around 2010, we then brought to the market the first electric mobile shredder, and that was the first on the market. No other manufacturer had yet built one.
The current H-Series machine, it's pretty much the same technology as we already introduced in the G-Series. What we have done is that we've added some digital features on the machine. Maybe the Tana ProTrack, the remote monitoring system is one that comes to mind first. And then we've also added the operator friendliness, the overall reliability of the machine to make it the compactor on the market.
Continuous improvement and development have been the cornerstones of Tana's success. For the last decades, it's been built around the shredders and compactors, but we're not done yet. The future holds interesting and good things for us all.
Wow, what a journey. And now we'd like to take you on a little walk around, followed by a presentation from Jarmo Launiainen, who is the landfill product manager, to kick off this exciting launch.
Landfill management has become increasingly a business-driven industry. Modern waste management companies see cost efficiency and maximum compaction as a key factor. Compacted smooth surface enables waste transport vehicles to move on the unloading area with less effort, minimizing turnaround times and reducing vehicle chassis damage. We introduce you the widest range of landfill compactors on the market today, the H Series, ranging with 6 models from 26 to over 50 metric tons in operating weight.
Hi, I'm Jarmo from Tana. Welcome to take a look on some of the features of our H-Series landfill compactor.
Tana's full-width drum design produces a very smooth surface. That means no bumps between the wheels. Our compaction guarantee offers at least 10% better compaction. The highest ground clearance on the market and low center of gravity ensures smooth and safe operation. Tana landfill compactor has large-size crushing teeth, providing crushing force and teeth penetration like no other compactor. Cabin is in the front frame, providing excellent visibility to the working area. Spacious, safe, and quiet cabin ensures optimal environment for the operator. Effective air filtration maximizes comfort. Touchscreen display clearly presents the operator with vital machine information, including fuel and oil levels and warning messages, ensuring optimal operation. Camera monitor system can help the driver to see blind spots and offer a reversing aid by delivering a live feed on the monitor of everything in the camera view, including people or obstacles. Wide opening engine hoods allow quick and easy service access to engine compartment. Powerful LED light panels for added safety when working at the nighttime. Operator can also choose a driving mode where the compactor uses lower max engine revolutions. This is for better fuel economy. Semi-U-blade is now an option for the large-size landfill compactors. Tana ProTrack offers maximum uptime with remote access for quicker and more accurate troubleshooting and is a standard feature on all Tana machines.
Thank you for watching. Hope you are as excited as we are proud of this product. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello all. Well, it's finally here, the Heavy H. We've introduced the smaller series, the 26 32-ton compactors. It's been on the market for more than a year, and now the big brothers are here. You just saw the walk-around video, and now I'm going to give you a little bit more detailed information about some of the highlights of our H-Series compactor. But before that, let's begin with this. What makes a great landfill compactor? This is an ancient question I'm sure everybody thinks every now and then. At least at Tana we do. We have our own philosophy, our own thinking of what it is. What are the reasons why? What makes a great landfill compactor? And it's proven, it's tested, it works, and this is what it consists. When you want to reach that maximum compaction, the best possible airspace management, you want to have the maximum crushing force. And the rigid non-oscillating frame gives you that. So that is what you want with your compactor. And to even enhance that, you want to have the largest crushing weight and a high number of those. So those are the two main features giving you the maximum compaction. And with an addition of the full width drums, you gain that smooth, even surface finish, which all the landfill managers want. We will hear more about these features later today, so I'm not going into further details now. But on top of this, the cabin location on the machine. So on a Tana, the cabin has always been on the front frame. And for the simple reason that the operator can really see what he's doing. He's virtually sitting on top of the blade. So the blade is his tool. So he can see the bottom part of the blade. And it's not only that. It's not only that the operator can see what he's doing, but he can also see what the others are doing around him, on the sides, at the back of the machine. So that is a safety feature. So you want to see what is going around you. Ground clearance with the clean belly band. So there is nothing under the machine to go wrong. There is nothing to wrap the waste during the operation. It's just clean steel structure, solid steel, low center of gravity. The Tana compactor looks maybe a little bit high heavy, if you want to put it that way, but in reality the center of gravity is on where the low articulation point is. So that gives you the needed stability on the landfill work, because you always have side hills, you have uphill, you have downhills, you name it. But with the stability of our machine, the operator feels safe. So let's go to some of the H-Series highlights now, and I'd like to begin with the operator's office, the cabin. Spacious, light cabin with the comfortable seat, armrest arrangement gives the operator the comfort needed in today's machines. Low noise level with enhanced insulation on the cabin as well as on the power pack. Stable overpressure in the cabin with the efficient incoming air filtration. Operator comfort, operator safety. The display is the operator's user interface for the machine. There are no other dials or anything. It's just the via display. The operator can see everything that is going around in the machine. The switchboard, the operator switchboard, looks simple. Not too many buttons there, but all the necessary bells and whistles are there for the machine. We've put some of the controls on the display, but we really didn't want to be too obsessed with that one. So we thought that some of the controls would be good to have their own separate switch, and that's what we did. The display itself it's a touchscreen type, and it contains all the necessary information for the daily operation as well as for the service as well. The main screen, or the kind of a landing page for the operator, gives the necessary information for the normal daily operation. The engine RPM is there, the speed, fuel level, diesel exhaust fluid level when you are with the stage 5 or tier 4F machine. The engine warning lights, just in case something happens. You have some shortcut buttons to which the operator can personalize himself. He can go to the driver settings. He can change the driving mode from a power mode, which gives him the maximum engine RPM and the maximum speed. He can go a little bit lower to what we call a smart mode, which is for the better fuel economy, as well as it takes also the noise level of the engine down. So an operator comfort there as well. By a menu button, he can see a lot more what is going on with the machine. A lot of temperatures, hydraulic pressures, engine information. He can change some settings on the display, like languages, etc. Then from the main screen, he also has an access to the alarm log. So if something goes wrong with the machine, if there is an alarm, he will have a clear text saying what it is. So quite a lot of information from via the Tana control system to TCS. Service. Every now and then, all machines need some service and maintenance, or some TLC, if you want to put it that way. And when the service is due, you really appreciate the quick, safe, easy access for the service points. And on the heavy H, the Tana's engine compartment, the engine hood sort of splits in half and swings to the side, giving you exactly the access you want to have. Service points under the hood are well placed, really easy to reach. Everything to deal with the hydraulics, they are at the back of the machine. The hydraulic filters, hydraulic oil tank, hydraulic pumps, hydraulic valves, it's all there. The engine-related filters, the batteries, they are on the left-hand side of the machine. And with the eco models, with the Tier 4 final engine, the after-treatment system is on the right-hand side. So everything is well placed, put into their own groups. When we started developing the H series, this goes like 4 years back. We asked our customers that what is the outcome with the current E series? What is it that you would like us to do? And from certain markets, one of the things that came up was that could you just make it a little bit faster? Well, we did. With the H series, not only did we take the top speed up from 7 kilometers per hour to 10 kilometers per hour, but we also changed the control in the drive motors and developed the driving software so that in certain load levels you have more speed compared to the previous model. This gives you a more productivity, more flexibility during the operation. Tana is different from other compactors. So the mainstream is a four-wheel compactor. So we are a bit of an oddball product. But we believe and we know that our product is the best landfill compactor there is on the market. That is proven. We have tested it over the time. But with the H series, with all the improvements we've made, we believe that it is also a very, very good machine.
Thank you, Jarmo. We are now going to give the floor to someone to give us perspective about the advantages of Tana in this particular space. I'd like to invite Tana Sales Director Mark Dreyer to speak about the advantages of Tana versus four-wheel compactors. Welcome, Mark.
I've been with Tana now for exactly 1 year, and with my previous experience of having sold four-wheel compactors, I've selected 3 facts that I consider to be, or to give us the competitive edge over a four-wheel compactor. I call them 3 Tana facts for better and more efficient compaction. And they basically are, like we heard before, the rigid frame, full width drums, and a smooth surface. All 3 facts come only with a Tana compactor. Nobody else has that. And it is proven to achieve better results. Now, rigid frame for crushing effect and a smooth surface. The Tana compactor with the rigid frame has a crushing effect that is much more higher than with the oscillating frame on the right, used on every four-wheeler design. The Tana compactor crushes larger objects to create a smooth and well-compacted surface. The smooth surface created through the crushing and compacting brings, however, many additional advantages. If I just pick 2 of them, reduced cover or reduction of cover material up to 40%. And it is much easier to achieve a thin layer spreading, which is basically the preferred way of compacting. Full width drum for better compaction and also a smooth surface. 4 wheels, as seen on the right, mean that we have 8 points where extrusion of material happens, or basically on both edges of each wheel. And that means that material is pushed up and there's basically no compaction. Material is actually becoming loose again. Underneath the wheel it's compacted, but on the side material comes up and it is loose. However, if we look at the Tana drum, we have side plates at each end of the drum, and that keeps the material underneath the drum. So we fully compact and we don't have any extrusion. And that is also needed to have a smooth surface. Tana versus four-wheeler. Here we see the difference in efficiency and once again better compaction with the Tana compactor. With the Tana full width drum, we can reach a fully compacted area. In this example, it's 4 passes are shown. To compact the same area with a four-wheeler, it needs 6 passes. But the 6 passes on the four-wheeler does not create a fully compacted area. But in real life, it looks like that. It is gaps and seams in between the passes. And the reason for that is, if you look at the picture on the bottom, if the four-wheeler makes a pass, it leaves a gap in between where the wheels basically on each side are. And the operator would have to accurately follow that first pass to have actually a fully compacted area. And that on a landfill and with a not smooth surface is almost impossible. Disadvantage of a four-wheeler, if we basically sum it up. With a four-wheeler, we need more passes. There's also uncompacted areas left. And we have a little crushing effect and extrusions. And the result of that, as you see in the picture on the left, it leaves a rough surface and overall lower compaction.
Chad, just briefly, a little bit of your background in the industry.
Well, I'm one of the founders and owners of Humdinger Equipment in Tana, North America. We're an engineering, design, and manufacturing and distribution company located in Lubbock, Texas. We specialize in earth moving and waste equipment. And we are the distributor and the service group for North America for Tana.
And in terms of your experience working with American landfill operators, how long has that been?
Well, we have experience with landfill operations for in excess of 30 years.
Wow, okay. And with Tana specifically?
Well, excuse me. We first met Tana in March of 2011. At that time, Tana was They were looking for a company that could help represent them to do distribution and product support in North America. Our company at the time, we were looking for growth opportunities, looking for new products that we could expand our business, and we were introduced to each other. And then in December of 2011, we actually officially created a joint venture with Tana. We created Tana North America, and we became the dealer. In fact, just in a few weeks, we have our 10-year anniversary.
If we take a look at some key criteria, key purchasing criteria for landfill for the landfill compactors in North America, what would you say that they are?
Well, I think all the criteria for most landfill operators come down to machine performance. And we look at machine performance, we can really classify that in two categories. First is compaction. We're talking about a landfill compactor. Can this compact?
Right.
And as you heard Jarmo tell us just a few minutes ago, the Tana compactor is really, it's undisputable, proven technology, and it outcompacts significantly higher percentages than the competition. In fact, most of the time nowadays, we don't even get questioned or from customers or potential customers about the ability to do that. They just recognize that, they know that, and wow. We go on to other criteria, which the other criteria would be operating cost. And operating cost can be looked at in many different ways. One of the ways is the fact that the Tana compactors and the design allow you to achieve your compaction using a lot less operating costs, mainly driven by a lot less consumption of fuel, as well as preventive maintenance costs and so forth. But another key factor in anybody's operating cost is uptime. And part of that is having a group that can be there to support you and provide the technical assistance and the parts that you need. And the infrastructure that we've developed with Tana and Humdinger through Tana North America, we believe we provide that at least in the North America market, and I think they do that as well worldwide.
Terrific. But then I heard that today you had an experience, the H520 Echo.
Yes.
Is that true?
That's absolutely true.
You had a first-hand experience. We want your first impressions on this experience.
Yeah. So I got the opportunity to go drive both the H520 as well as the H380.
Okay.
My first impression was this. First and foremost, I saw that Tana did not deviate from the designs that they've used over the past 50 years on the compactor that's made the compactors they are today. Still have full width drums, still have up to 220 teeth that are allowing you to get the teeth impacts in the waste that allow you to achieve the compaction that outperforms the rest of the competitors. So anytime you see engineering, a new model with engineering changes, you're always concerned, did I lose the benefits that I've had and experienced before? And so the first impression was all those still existed. So that was great. Then the obvious first thing that I saw after that was the speed. Extremely much faster, in whether it's flat surfaces or going uphill or downhill. It was just probably 30-40% faster in those modes, which is what the customers have asked for the last few years. So in addition to that, as we sometimes call it, the operator's office it has a very friendly user interface.
Looks like that. Yeah.
That makes it nice for the operator, state-of-the-art seat. The operators are going to spend 8-10 hours a day in that cab, and so they did a lot of work to make it comfortable for them. They have upgraded and improved heating and air conditioning systems, and then they have several new options that are going to be offered with the H series that are exciting to hear about.
I hear that you might even need the heater in Texas in the future.
You must have heard about the winter storms last year, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
So you might even use the heaters in the future. That's great. Looking overall, what do you expect the reception of these two wonderful pieces of engineering for the North American market? What kind of reception are you expecting?
Well, I mean, You know, for the past 10 years, we've, at least in the North American market, that market has been able to realize and see the results that a Tana compactor can offer to them. The number one, the higher compaction, the lower operating cost. I mean, so that's information and things that have happened over the past 10 years. But now what they get to see is that they're working with a company in Tana and in Tana North America that when the customer asks for things or when they give you their feedback, and then they see that you go back, you study it, you make changes, then you come and you offer them a product that has their ideas and their needs in it. Okay, that now they know that they're working with a company not only that provides a great product, that provides the equipment they need, that allows them to make the profits they need, but they're working with a company that in the future, as other needs arise and other changes, that they can depend on and count on and will listen to them. So I think it's going to be very well received in North America.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all of these insights with us. We're so excited generally, but this gives us a lot of reason to smile about what's coming up in the future.
I'm David Moore and I've established Chip Tyre 23 years ago. Been making softball for children's playgrounds, sport field underlays and grind down to fine powders for tile adhesive glues and spray seal bitumen, etc. I found the Tana Shark a machine that was durable. One of the features that I like about it is it exposes the wire, so as we're able to magnetically remove it. Cut down our wear bill by probably 40% because of the amount of wire that was extracted earlier on in the process. We've grown from 200,000 tyres a year to 200,000 tyres a month.
My name is Daniel Kostowski, CEO for GCM Enviro. We're the distributors for Tana. We've got dealerships and mechanics and service agents all around Australia. Back in 1999, a fellow called Yamo from FinPro walked into our office. We were selling compaction equipment to local government departments back then and decided we'll give it a go and try and promote this finished product here in Australia. Within 12 months, we sold the first machine to the Sydney City Council. Basically, it took off from there. The product is quite unique because components are interchangeable, from the smallest machine right through the biggest machine.
GCM services have been excellent. They're friends more so than just agents. They respond to any problems that I've got promptly and then we're able to rectify the problem and get back to work.
First of all, just want to say a big thank you from the team here.
I wish Tana all the best and happy 50th birthday.
Happy birthday to Tana for 50 years.
Happy 50th birthday and look forward to using their product into the future.
And here's to another 50 more. Thanks guys.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, and thank you all for attending this launch of the Tana H series. I hope that you are as excited as we are about this even better Tana H series landfill compactors. More information can be found, of course, on the Tana website, or just contact GCM, which is also at your service for any questions you may have. So, to all of you in Australia, have a great day.